Hi, friends. I'm Ty,
Hi, friends. I'm Jeff,
and this is the
the
O
O
Friend
Friend
Podcast.
Podcast.
Hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
We're back.
We are back,
Ep-
episode 2.
Episode 2. Consistency. No. How are you?
Consistency, yes. I'm doing well. I actually wanted to start the show a little differently than we did last
Talk
time.
to me.
I came up with this little idea because friends think about each other. They talk nice to each other. They talk about they should be talking about mental health, and we don't do it enough.
Yeah.
So when we start the episodes going forward, I kind of wanted to do something. I like to call it the mental health check-in.
I love that.
Okay.
I love
So basically, how I wanted to start it is we just really rate how we're feeling mental health wise from 1 to 5.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay.
Actually, I'm down with
Girl.
this.
Okay, I'm excited.
First of all, we are really, really big and firm believers of the importance of mental health, especially in the Black community. So I think I love this. I'm so for this. Okay, so let's start. Should we start?
Yes, let's start.
Okay.
I'll start with myself.
Okay.
In the last week, I would rate myself a 2.
Oh, friend.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I just think, as you know, but the audience doesn't know, I do deal with depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
It comes in spurts. It comes when least expected. So I was really depressed last week.
Yeah.
Even though we did have a great launch for our podcast, I was dealing with a lot of issues. But in the last day or so, I would give myself a 4. I had a great day
Yes.
today, and I really embraced that. I realized that, as Black people, we don't really talk much about our emotions because of how we are raised, how we are seen in society as strong, and we have to be
Yeah.
strong and not talk about our emotions. And the more we do, the easier it is to deal with them. So that's something that I really want to talk about, especially during this podcast.
Yeah.
So it'll be cute, like a little mental health check-in in the
I
beginning.
love that.
Okay, but what about you? How about
Okay.
you?
Well, I too am at a 4 right now.
Nice. Yes, girl,
Today
work.
was a good day for me. I think I chose happiness today. And there's so much power in mindset. And, it's not always easy. Some days it's harder to choose than others. But I think today I definitely woke up and chose happiness. Today's going to be a good day. From the moment that I woke up to even being here right now, it was like anything that's thrown at me, I want to choose happiness. And today I felt strong enough to do so. But it's not easy. I agree that one day you might be a 4 and tomorrow you might be a 2. And that's okay. I think it's so important to have like self-inventory. How much can I give today? Right? It's
That's
like,
great advice. I love it. I love
what
it.
can I give today? So let me just say this. I am in therapy. We both started therapy. And I am actively in therapy. I see my therapist bi-weekly now. And I'm really proud of it. I enjoy my therapist. I know that he is really invested in my healing, and it's really taught me a lot about myself. So I love this mental health check-in. I think it's very much needed, and also something that, though I'm excited about the conversation that has been had about mental health, especially with the women of color and the Olympics even. But really still, there's really people that still look down on it or are ashamed of it. So I think it's important to highlight that. So yeah, I love that, friend. Good idea.
Thank you, friend. And thank you for being so open about it and being so
Always.
open-minded about it. Well,
Always.
anyways, girl.
We got to keep balance.
Yes.
Life is
So-
all about balance.
Yes,
So we
please.
about to get into some shady gossip shit.
Yes, let's get into our segment.
He said, she said. Yeah.
And
What are we
let's
talking about today?
Okay, girl. So I like to talk about the gossip and I like to talk about the tea. So I'm very excited to talk about this. The first thing we're gonna talk about is very messy and very shady, and we're gonna be, and I know we both are gonna be dragging and shading. Let's talk about Miss Future, girl. Yes, Future. I'm gonna be talking about Future.
Toxic masculinity. I hate it.
So, I'm getting this straight from the Shade Room. I believe they were the first to report it. So, work Shade Room, you are reporting stuff first, and I'm very proud of how far you've come.
Come on, Black owned.
So, the mother of Future's child blasts the rapper for allegedly calling her a derogatory name in a text message to her 8-year-old son.
I've seen this.
Okay, so I will read the article. Brittany Mealy, the mother of Future's 8-year-old son, Prince, is putting the rapper on blast for allegedly calling her out of her name in a text message to her son. Though they were once engaged, things have clearly soured between Future and Brittany. Yeah, girl, I didn't know they were engaged. After breaking up in 2018, around the time when Joy Chavez was pregnant with Future's child, the couple appeared to still be friendly for their son. So they broke up when Future got Joy Chavez, I don't know who she is, pregnant. Okay, how many kids does Future have?
Child, too many. More than I have fingers.
Okay, but now it seems like things have gotten hostile between them. Brittany posted a screenshot of allegedly what he texted her son. So I'm gonna read the screenshot real quick. And first of all, I'm gagging that an 8-year-old has their own cell phone. The times we live in, I know it's pretty normalized now
I didn't
from our
have one
parents.
at 8.
I mean, girl, with cell phones. Well, I don't know.
No, first of all, we're not dinosaurs. Yeah, did he just say it was cell phones?
No, I didn't have. No, cell phones wasn't around when I was younger girl.
Actually, I'm lying. I think I did have one, but it was like a little flip. Anyway, carry on.
Okay, girl. Anyways, so from the screenshot. First, the screenshot starts with this. It shows the son sending Future the crying, laughing face emoji or whatever that emoji is. And first of all, I'm gagging at a son knowing what an emoji is and sending a fucking emoji, an 8-year-old.
Personality.
I'm gagging at an 8-year-old knowing emojis. This is the time we're living in, girl? Okay, work. So anyways, Future says, tell your mom. And that's it. First, he says a message that says, tell your mom.
Okay.
Obviously, the thud is going to go, tell my mom what? And Future goes, buy you some clothes.
No.
Not funny. And then the son goes, Dad. And then he goes, and then Future responds, your mother is a hoe.
Sorry, it's not funny. It's not funny. We are beautiful. We are not laughing at him calling.
Girl.
It is just.
I'm gagging. First of all, I'm gagging.
It's so
I can't believe it. And it's just the audacity for me. Anyways, Brittany basically posts this on her story and then she posts a message over the story saying, he texted this to a child? You're a real coward. He 8 years old, stupid. Dragged him, girl.
You know, we serious when we say stupid.
I know, stupid.
It's so many different ways to say stupid. It's like stupid. You stupid ass.
So Future, I guess he went into the Shade Room comments and he responded by saying cap. Oh no, he left the cap emoji, which meant cap. And girl, this is something that I'm kind of embarrassed to say, but I'm not really. I just learned what cap means like 2 months ago.
Are you under a rock?
No, girl, I feel very old about it, and I gagged when I first learned what it meant, and now I say it all the time, like, oh, you capping, son. I love saying that now.
Can we not ever do that
Oh, you
again?
capping, son.
No, okay.
That's a cap. That's a cap.
We starting, y'all.
Get into it.
What time
anyway.
is it? Oh my God.
So anyways, she responded, the fuck I got to lie for? You said it. Definitely your number and his, so stand on it.
Keep that same energy.
Anyways, after that, she kind of dragged him. She said that she's gonna post. She's gonna expose him. She exposed him by posting an audio of him saying that he never loved Joy Chavez. I still don't know who that girl is. One of his baby mothers. And then after that, she apologized to Joy, saying that she should not have put her in this situation. And then Future just responded by saying, "Pray for her." Anyways, girl, what do you think?
I mean, where do we begin? I think, first of all, what we can deny is that Future will give us a good slogan. He'll give us a good liner to put on a t-shirt, to put as our caption, to say to our friends. that he is good for. So pray for her. He is good for that. And y'all love him so much that y'all gonna take that and run for it. Like we haven't been saying pray for her or him or them or they our entire lives. But that's neither here nor there.
Whenever somebody tries me, I'll just be like, pray for her.
Pray for her.
It's gonna be the new K.
It's gonna be the no. Okay, exactly.
K.
Exactly.
I love a good K.
He's good for those. I do think that first of all, like to involve children is just so tacky, so disrespectful. At the end of the day, that is your child's mother, and you text that to a child. So disrespectful, so petty. It's like just so uncalled for. Allegedly, if he did do this, it was whack as fuck. But Future has shown us time and time again that he don't give a fuck about women and that he's disrespectful to women. So who is surprised by this? And y'all still gonna buy his music.
Yeah.
And y'all still gonna support
They
him.
will.
Always. But then scream, support black women. It's whack as fuck. I do think that poor Joy, I'm sorry.
Miss Chavez.
Miss Chavez. Poor her. She was just caught in the crossfire. But Britney did apologize. She did.
She did. That was very big of her.
She
I'm very
apologize.
happy that she apologized.
Just a woman that's fed up. So
I'm very happy that she apologized. She basically said, "Oh, I was just so frustrated because he has his
very honest.
he has his fucking nerve, and he does have his fucking nerve, sir.
A child.
You calling somebody's mother a hoe is
No, your child's mother.
Oh, that's true. Her his
Your-
child mother.
your
But you
child's
calling
mother.
anybody a hoe at the same time when you have
Baudet.
80,000 kids by 80,000 different women?
A football team.
Like these like I just feel like I don't understand why these women are still getting pregnant by him. They know he's not gonna support them. He's not gonna claim them. And at the end of the day, have they not listened to Sierra? If that
Sierra been
boy
telling y'all.
don't love you by now,
A bop.
he will never ever love you. Like
A bop.
she saw the light. She
Child,
found her a
Sierra had-
Russell,
Listen,
and now we all want a Russell.
Future has Sierra wearing dreads, okay? And now we all want to Russell. Listen, I'm over the toxic masculinity. I'm over the disrespect. I'm over the audacity of these fuck niggas calling women hoes. How dare you?
It's just
just-
upsetting, girl.
Moving on.
Moving
We're not
the
giving
fuck
him any more
on.
light.
Anyways, Dr. Dre.
Here we go.
I don't know. I feel like we're just dragging today, but it's fine. Okay, so
We don't have anything good.
Dr. Dre's oldest daughter, LaTanya. I love that name. LaTanya Young. Why is it? Is Dr. Dre's last name Young, by the way?
We're moving on.
Anyways, so LaTanya Young says she's homeless living out of her car.
I saw this too.
Okay, so Dr. Dre, who is a billionaire, he founded Beats. His daughter did an interview with the Daily Mail, and she said that right now she has been living out of her car. She said she works for DoorDash and Uber Eats as a delivery driver and makes about $15 an hour.
Yeah.
Gagging. She said she has kids. They're staying with friends.
Yeah.
And she basically says that she has no contact with him. She's trying to get in contact with him, but her lawyers tell her that he's upset at her and he cut her off because she was talking about him.
Have lawyers?
No, I'm sorry, his lawyers.
Okay.
Because she's only has contact with his lawyers. Basically said that he cut her off because she was talking about him in the media. As recently as a couple days ago, she started a GoFundMe with a $50,000 goal, girl.
Should she make it?
Do you want to guess how much she has in the GoFundMe currently?
75.
$6,801.
Oh, I thought y'all would have showed up for a little more. No, we're not laughing.
We're not laughing.
We're not laughing.
I'm just okay. So it's
not funny.
I want to know. I'm gonna start by. I want to know your opinion on this.
Of course, we want to start with me.
Yeah, I really do.
Okay, you know, Don't drag me for this, y'all. I have mixed feelings about this. I mean, I think for one, we don't know the full situation, right? So I think, of course, everyone has said, like, that is your child. There is no reason. I understand. I think I could never imagine my father turning his back on me, or I could never imagine my father allowing me to be homeless.
Me neither.
Like we both are very close with our parents, but very close with our fathers. So me personally, I understand. Like I couldn't imagine it. And I would feel some type of way if my dad allowed me to be homeless. At the same time, something that I've learned is being able to separate or being able to humanize our parents. And the older that we get, look at them as human beings. Look at him as a man first. I think, especially in the Black community, there's toxicity surrounding titles, right? I think on the flip side, if if it was the other way around and he didn't have the money, but he was disrespectful to her and abusive to her or what have you, we oftentimes say, well, you still have to respect your parents.
But girl,
right? It's not okay. And I think yes, he is your father, absolutely. And for that comes great responsibility regardless. I agree. But I also think that if this woman is an adult and has no one asked you to have children, that's your responsibility that you have children. I don't feel sorry for that. I think I feel sorry for the situation 1000%. I don't want anyone to be homeless, but I think people bringing up the children, he didn't have those kids. It sounds really harsh, but it's real. And I think also, they said that reports show that he stopped giving her money last year. What was the circumstance of which he gave you money? Did you save anything? I know the pandemic was tough, right? But let's say outside of pandemic, did you save money? Did you invest? Did you flip it? Did you go to, start a career for yourself? Did you use the money to buy your own home? I think there's so many questions that will really help people to have different opinions, I think. With what we have now, you see a woman that is crying out for help and a father that is a known billionaire, right? And unacceptable. But I think if we dig deep and if other things came about, I think we would humanize Dr. Dre, we would humanize him a bit more. You're 38 years old. You are responsible to make something of yourself. My father is not a billionaire right now, but if I was asked out, he's going to talk to me and give me a lesson like, yo, what's up? You're 38 years old. But I think sometimes we get comfortable with what the people around us have.
Girl,
and that's true.
Girl.
We gotta see both sides. You don't want to hear me, but we gotta see both sides.
This man is a goddamn billionaire. It's a fucking drop in the fucking bucket for him to help this woman. He doesn't even have to give the woman any money. He could easily just buy her a house so she can have the kids. Put her on his payroll. He can write those taxes off. At the end of the day, the optics look crazy. The optics itself looks crazy. This man is a known abuser. And yes, girl, I am going there. No, this man is a known abuser. He's a known woman beater, allegedly. He's a known woman beater, allegedly. Don't sue me, sir. But at the end of the day...
Allegedly. Don't worry, I got your back, friend. Allegedly.
So. But at the end of the day... he could easily help this girl. It sounds to me that this man, and I'm not going to, and obviously we don't know what's going on. Yeah. People want to humanize Dr. Dre all of a sudden after he beat people
are dragging him.
And beat women in a club and has done crazy abusive stuff. Michel'le even spoke about it with her sweet voice. What a sweet woman. I feel so bad for her life.
She did.
But anyways... Stop, that's not funny. Okay, so anyway.
Why do we keep laughing at
I know. Very awkward.
We're not villains.
Okay, so I don't understand why people are trying to humanize this man all of a sudden when he is literally not helping
It's
his
her
daughter
age.
when she's living
It's her
in a
age.
goddamn car.
It is
You don't
her
hear this
age.
shit about fucking Bill Gates' children and fucking Steve Jobs'
So,
kids'
actually,
children
I'm very
and
happy
all
that
of
you
these
said that.
people's children. Like you
That's
don't
a
hear
good
this
point.
shit about those other people's children.
Yeah.
Like, why are we not supporting them?
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. She may have lived a privileged life, and you'll want to teach her a lesson or whatever, and she may have. But at the end of the day, just help the woman. The optics itself look crazy. You could easily help her, but it sounds to me like this man, he wants to have control of so many people around him, especially based on April's post, because that girl be posting shit as if she's
we's
in
going
trouble
there.
herself.
We are
Pray for
going
April,
there.
even though y'all want to drag her too. But she could be in trouble herself. Y'all don't know that. Anyways, it sounds to me that he wants to have these people under his thumb, and when they disobey him, he punishes them,
Yeah.
cutting them off.
You made a good point, and I think I want to go back to
Truly
the difference
disgusted.
in cultures, right? I think Black parents are more likely to kick, their children out. There's so many stories. By the grace of God, I was never kicked out of my home, but I know so many friends and family members who were. And I think it's true. I think our tolerance as parents in the Black community is so much lower than other cultures, specifically white cultures. I mean, it's a known fact, right? We see it all the time. So I think that is a good point, and it's something to acknowledge, because we do oftentimes close the door on our children. So I agree. At the same time, I do think that her age is what makes people kind of so indifferent about, oh my gosh, that's your child. I think if she wasn't as old as she is, it might be a lot easier to villainize him. It might be.
I will always vilify that man.
Yeah, I
No
think
shade.
I think it's so easy to do
Actually,
so,
shade.
right? But yeah, it's a conversation, and as parents, that your children are your responsibility, but also we can't hold this like innate obligation because of titles. We just can't. Like, at the end of the day, you're a grown person. I'm a grown person. Yes, biologically, you are my parent or what have you. But I think there's so much toxicity in obligations because of titles. I get it.
Yeah. He's not obligated to help
She's
the
38
woman.
years old.
I'm not saying
Where's
girl.
the children's
I'm not saying
fathers?
girl. He's not
Where
obligated
are the
to.
children's fathers?
Girl, I don't know.
Decisions is what I'm saying.
I didn't do the interview.
And if he were not a billionaire,
Yeah.
would you have
But girl,
moved
he is
differently
a
with your money?
billionaire.
But if he was not,
He is though. That's the whole point of it.
this is true.
If he was regular Joe Smo, I wouldn't be saying
This is true.
anything.
Listen, if you can buy your little girlfriend's Birkins, you can put your child in a home. You see, I keep going back and forth because I'm so like on both sides.
I'm not.
Of it?
Listen,
I don't know.
I am on this line and I am staying here, girl. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic because it's getting me mad. Real quick, since I'm in the middle of dragging, I have one thing to say to you, Miss Khloe Kardashian.
Who is that?
You used to be my favorite Kardashian, sis.
You had a favorite?
Yeah, girl, I really do. I really like the
You swear
Kardashians.
you're a white woman.
I really like their show.
You
I
swear.
do. I really liked it. R.I.P. to the show. I can't wait for their Hulu show. I really do. But anyways,
because I can't.
you used to be my favorite Kardashian girl. If you got back together with Tristan Thompson, the reports are unconfirmed right now. Neither you or him have confirmed or denied it. But if you got back together with Tristan Thompson, miss, there's a dragging coming your way.
You know she did.
There is.
You know she did.
Your wig will be mine.
You might as well take it right now.
No.
You might as well.
No,
take it
I'm
right
going
now.
to keep it cute out of respect for how I used to respect her. Your wig will be mine. And that's all I'm going to say. You're on notice.
Oh, God.
Anyways,
That's how little I care about that topic.
next topic. So, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Fallon Pina, no longer Gabati, and Jalen Banks announced they're expecting their first child together. So, girl, I know you don't watch Housewives like that, but you do know the tea and you do know what's going on.
Yes.
So I know you heard about this story.
Yes, I have.
So, congratulations are in order for Fallon Pina and Jalen Banks, as the couple just announced they are expecting their first child
You mean
together.
the friends?
Yeah, the friends.
Family friends?
The family friends, girl. Okay.
Okay, April and Fizz, part
So
2.
Fallon, who is already a mother of 3 sons by 3 different fathers, announced that she and Jalen are expecting their very first child, her 4th baby by her 4th father. The news comes after the very messy ending to her marriage with former husband Simon Gabati. So as most people know, I don't know if I'm just gonna say the backstory for the people that do not know.
For those that have been under a rock.
Portia Williams met Fallon's husband on the show. They were pretend friends on the show, and Portia basically came to Fallon's house, put on a nice black bikini, swam in her pool, smoked her hookah, and stole her man.
Yes, she did.
Work.
Mine.
But when Simon spoke on it, he said that no, Portia did not steal me from Fallon. She was actually cheating on me, and she's currently pregnant by Jalen.
Simon did tell y'all that.
And he added that man too, posting his Instagram when nobody knew who he was. He spilled that tea and exposed that man. And this was months ago, and nobody believes it. Everybody was like, "Oh, Simon's lying. Portia stole that man and from her friend, and all of this." But the tea is finally out. You can't hide a pregnancy for long.
Hot. Did you see that Portia liked the post?
Mike,
Such a classy shade. So classy.
Portia said,
Such a
like.
classy shade. I love this. Congratulations, Pooh.
Congratulations, girl. Love you, Portia.
Y'all, I love Portia. Portia is stunning.
Portia.
I do love Portia. She's one of my faves, even though she's a lot, but she's one of my faves. And I think I too was gagging when the whole thing came out. I was like, Portia, how are you gonna be a shady friend like that?
Yes, I was very mad at Portia. I was rooting for her. We were all rooting for her. I saw her as the next queen of Aurora. Now that Nene has been snatched out the game, unfortunately. Miss you, girl. I really miss you. But
she's going to Zeus. Zeus? Can we just talk about how ratchet Zeus is? Zeus should be illegal. The content that is on Zeus, I love it, but it should be illegal.
That baddie show's a mess.
Jocelyn's Cabaret. Do it like it's my B-day. Okay.
Girl, that show is a hot mess. Jocelyn embarrasses me, no shade.
Illegal. No, Zeus.
But you know what, Nene, get it where you can get it.
Okay, Portia.
I really support Lanitia Lounge. Everybody check it out if you're in the Atlanta area. But yeah, back to Portia. I'm happy that she has been vindicated. I'm so happy that she's been vindicated. Although I still do not approve of this relationship, I'm happy that she's been vindicated. I still think it's fishy how they got together. I'm never gonna deny that.
Yes.
But I'm happy that it goes both ways. This marriage was in trouble. Portia did not come in there and steal that man's husband.
We were work
and
friends.
if she did come in there and steal that woman's husband, sorry, not man, then she was already cheating on him. No, she was already cheating on him to begin with Jalen. And no shade, I thought Jalen was family, so I'm gagging at this whole story. But anyways, that's all I got to say.
My gaydar must be off. My gaydar must be. Friend, did you have the same? Okay. We gonna move on. Okay, I was like, I thought, okay, it's fine. Who cares? It's fine. Whatever. It's fine.
Do you have anything else to add? Don, do you have anything else for the he said, she said topic?
No way. I think with the Portia situation, I'm just saying, I'm so sick of the oh, we just friends. I don't want you to know. Like the cat is out the bag. You were cheating or having an inappropriate relationship with this man while you were married. You got caught. He left you and took all his things.
I really hope Jalen has
All
money,
his
no
things.
shade. Because I know Simon has money, even though he may be a scammer. He still has some type of money. Yeah, he might be a scammer, girl. Oh, I didn't tell you the tea?
No.
Oh, yeah, girl. So you remember when Wendy kind of dragged him and said that he has a hut in Africa or
I don't
some
pay
mess?
attention to Wendy.
Okay, so Wendy kind of dragged him and said he has a hut in Africa. And he basically was like,
Not
what
Wendy.
hut? What hut? And then showed this beautiful mansion with area and like Portia sitting down on a chair and like basically saying that's his house in South Africa. Well, a YouTuber, I forget her name. I really want to shout her out. But she basically did some digging and she found out that the house that he was showing off was basically an Airbnb in Costa Rica.
Okay.
So his
first of all-
money may not be as long as we think. And I really am and I really have this to say to Portia, pray for her.
And note, pray for her. Portia, get the bag while you can. It sounds like
if there is a
allegedly.
bag.
Get the bag while you can. First of all, that
there is a
YouTuber had a
bag.
lot of time on her hands, so we appreciate the tea.
Oh, she was
honey.
investigating,
We
girl.
appreciate the tea.
I really wish I had her name on me
Y'all
because
take this
she was
very seriously.
investigating.
We appreciate
I almost
it.
want to. I almost want to look for it, but yeah, she was investigating. She was really okay. I found it. The YouTuber's name is Tisa Tells, guys.
Okay.
Tisa Tells.
Hey.
Shout out to Tisa Tells, girl. You really were investigating that, and I loved your expose. It's like 4 parts. Check it out, guys. Tisa Tells.
Yes. Yes, Tisa. Tisa?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Tisa.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Simon told y'all. I saw y'all in the comments talking about, I forgive you, Simon. I'm sorry, Simon.
Girl, Simon
I
ain't thinking of y'all for
can't.
forgiveness, to be
I
honest with you.
can't.
Oh, and also, guys, Portia's getting her own spinoff.
Is she now?
Yes, Portia and the
Did you know
Family.
she left her, was it the radio show that she was doing?
Yeah, she left this Nation,
Yeah.
and now she's getting her own spinoff. It's gonna be
Yeah.
about 3 episodes, or 3 or 4 episodes.
Work,
It's gonna be
Portia.
on Bravo, and also she's about to be the highest paid person on RHOA.
Work, Portia. Why
I see
don't
why the haters are mad.
and looking good while she do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that woman's so beautiful.
Anyways, do you have anything else for the he said she said topic?
You know what? Nothing else. I think okay, let me just say this. Sweetie's McDonald's deal.
Who is Sweet Tea? That's a drink, right?
She's a recording artist.
Sweet Tea?
I'm ignoring his shade. She's a recording artist, a very beautiful recording artist.
What does she record?
Rap songs. Sweetie has a McDonald's deal that the girls are loving. Okay, they love it. They have been selling out, and I want to be honest. Although yes, get that bag. McDonald's is a huge, huge corporation. Okay. Diabetes and cholesterol run really high in the Black community. And it actually is the cause of death for a lot of people in our culture. And when you go into Black neighborhoods or the hood or the ghetto, things as such, you won't find a Starbucks. But bitch, you will find a McDonald's, Kennedy's Chicken, a KFC, so forth and so forth, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? In a liquor store. Why do we think that is? Stop allowing these corporations and these companies to just continue to push diseases and negative stereotypes to our people. Don't eat that fucking McDonald's. McDonald's is not good for you. Yes, it is cheap. No.
But
Kale,
those fries, girl, those
no,
fries.
they are fake and
They are
no
scrumdiddlyumptious.
diabetes. No,
My mouth is watering.
No. I'm sick of it. The same thing with the Travis Scott meal. Sold out, and I bet you it's little black boys and girls. No. I'm over it. No. So yes, get your bag, but please do a green juice or something for our communities.
A green juice, girl.
Yes, they know what they're doing. They only this you can find first of all, you can find a McDonald's everywhere, but you can especially find McDonald's everywhere at every corner and every hood. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all write in the comments. Tell me I'm lying. And no, our children should not be going to eat fucking McDonald's. If it's like every once in a while, sure, okay, cute. But that fucking meal is French fries and meat that God knows where it's from. No, stop driving diabetes and high cholesterol to our fucking kids. Okay, I'm done. I'm over it.
Girl,
and you grown ass folks too.
Girl, real quick. I'll add my 2 cents to Miss Sweet Tea. Girl, get to the bag, sis, because you don't really have a hit anyway. All you do is rap nursery rhymes and shit.
Violence.
Girl, where is the hits? So get to the bag, girl, because you're not gonna get money from music anyway. Moving
Violence.
on. Work. And you know you're not with that man that smacked you in the face with the bag. You're not with him anymore, so you really, really need that money. Work, get the money, and keep it moving. I'm happy for you, Ice-T.
You know, you guys ever have that friend that be going off, and although you didn't say nothing, you gotta fight too? Y'all, I gotta fight. What?
We don't have to fight. Oh I was congratulating her on getting to the bag.
Oh my God. You know what? And I got his back now. Okay, we're moving on.
We good. We going on any MLK Boulevard.
All right, y'all. We going into our next segment on that note. Our next segment is our friendship.
Yes.
Not friendship, our friendship.
Friendship.
When we dive deep into friendship. So our last episode, we talked about, romantic relationships causing havoc in your friendships and even losing a good friend. So this week we want to keep it balanced. Life is all about balance, and we want to talk about reconciliation. So, okay, you fell out with that friend, whether it was over a romantic relationship or not. You fell out with that friend. Did you make up? So I want to hear from you guys. So please send your comments. Ooh, we got an email,
girl. We got an email.
We have an email. Okay. We have an email. It's ohfriendpodcast@gmail.com. Again, that's ohfriendpodcast@gmail.com.
Or
thank you very much.
Or you can DM us on Instagram
at
ohfriendpodcast.
Okay.
On Instagram.
Yes. Okay. So we want to talk about reconciliation. So please send your reconciliation stories, or if you did reconcile. Okay, friend.
Or just comments, guys. We'd love to hear from you. We really would. Any suggestions, anything, girl, anything, guys, we really would.
Yeah. Okay, so talk to me. Did you reconcile with a friend?
Oh, no. Oh, no, girl. I've never reconciled with any of my friends. Okay, so
wait, why?
So I know we talked a little bit about the topic, and I really thought hard on it. And I really thought, okay, reconciliation. No. I think myself, I am very, when something's gone, it's gone. When it's done, it's done. When it's over, it's over. And I really don't want to move back. And once I make a decision, it's very hard for me to make that decision. But when I do, I'm pretty much done. I have a little story time. Nothing too big.
Roll, please.
But I did have a friend, and he was somebody that I met, out hanging out, and me myself, I don't really have too many male friends.
Okay.
I don't know what that is, but
Yeah.
I don't. And he became a really fast friend. Like we got along so
Do
well.
I know this story?
Girl, I don't know. We'll see.
I'm
You
listening.
you do. What
I'm
you do?
listening. I'm
Okay,
listening.
so we got along so well. We really we became really fast friends where we had the similar backgrounds. We grew up in the same way. We grew up in the same area and didn't even know it. And we just became fast friends. We ended up spending every day together, talking on the phone all the time. We would go out together, go out to the bar together. We would pick up guys together.
Oh,
It was
good
just,
Judies.
yes, he became such a good
Y'all
Judy.
saw how he threw in and we would pick up guys together.
Ooh,
Try to run past that. Okay.
ooh.
Y'all
Okay,
swingers.
girl.
What y'all was doing? You know what? Moving on. That's your bedroom, not mine.
Anyways, girl. So we ended up really becoming very close.
Okay.
We were friends for a good while, and I realized that he was really spiraling in a negative way, becoming somebody that I did not recognize, and maybe it was because we became such fast friends that I maybe did not know him as much as I thought I did.
Yeah.
But
That's real.
that is real. But at some point during our friendship, I realized that he was at a place that was causing me to spiral too. And I realized that I had to let that friendship go or I would go down a similar path that he was going.
Okay.
So I decided to let that friendship go. But the thing is that I learned about myself and that I'm still learning about myself is that I do not handle fallouts very well.
Right.
When I end something with a friend, and this has happened with a lot of my friendships that has ended, I really just end up ghosting them. Yeah, I really end up ghosting them. I don't really give them a reason why I stopped being friends with them. And that's what I did with him. I ended up ghosting him. I'm not really proud to say this, but it even got to the point where I heard that one of his exes passed away. I know he was very close to that ex, and I did not contact him.
You monster.
Girl, stop.
You monster.
I know.
How dare you?
I know. I do feel guilty about it, but I did not contact him.
No.
Still haven't contacted him since then. And I've moved on with my life.
Yeah. I understand.
I'm a Scorpio. A lot of people say, "Oh, Scorpios are very vengeful," and I always
Yes,
say,
yeah,
and,
are.
and I always said, "No, I'm not vengeful at all. I'm not vengeful at all." But now I'm starting to realize by ghosting people, by doing that, it's my own way of vengeance.
Yeah.
Because I may get a little bit of satisfaction from ghosting somebody and leaving them with no explanation in terms
Yeah.
of why I'm no longer friends with them,
Yeah.
even when I'm dating them. So it's definitely something that I'm learning to change and I'm really trying to confront myself over. But I do want to really change that aspect of myself where I'm unable to really reconcile with somebody and I may not end the friendship in a proper way. Because maybe if I had spoken to that person, maybe if I had this conversation with them that I'm having with you and with our friends, um, maybe our friendship would have ended differently.
Yeah. Maybe. Has someone ever tried to reconcile with you? Like reach out to you after a falling out or maybe after you ghosted them?
Yeah,
Okay, and what happened?
I continue to ghost them. It's not funny. I know. I need
I'm
to
laughing,
work
but I'm
on
the same
that.
way. I am. It's so crazy how similar we are. I
Yeah.
am the exact same way. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's because I don't see the point.
Mm-hmm.
And also I don't know if it's because I don't care enough. I don't know. Okay. So my reconciliation story. I too have never truly made up with someone, a friend, after a falling out. I've gotten plenty of apology text messages from a lot of friends. I'm never the first to reach out. And it's not because I'm like, I ain't gonna reach out to her first. It's truly because once I feel that, once you show me who you are, I'm good. Or once you do me wrong or do wrong by me, I should say, I'm good. And I don't feel the need to dive in. And, I told you I was in therapy, okay? Working through that, because obviously that's not the healthy way. But I think for me, I'm very quick to cut somebody off and stay there. Like I've never. And I think I've definitely had situations to where friends would reach back out, and if I really had love for you, it's nice. It's nice for you to reach out and say, you know what, I've been thinking about you. I think that's beautiful, and I would say, oh my gosh, like same, how are you? So forth and so forth. But I don't think the friendship ever truly goes back to what it was. Or maybe that's a good thing, right? Maybe, it's run its course or you separate with people. But I don't think I've ever had a falling out or stopped being friends with someone and then we made back up and it was like the same.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, of course.
Have we ever had a falling out?
Ooh. No. Have we?
Didn't we just talk about this without realizing that we spoke about this?
Did we?
Yes. We talked about how... Okay, so we had a conversation how we were making plans together.
Okay.
And you were canceling a lot on those plans.
Oh, yes.
And I kind of started ghosting you.
Did you? I don't know if you started ghosting me.
I kind of started ghosting you.
I don't know. It's so far. It was so long ago. I can't remember if you started ghosting me, but I do remember us having a conversation. But I think that's different. I think being able to sit your friend down and say, hey, something that you're doing, it doesn't feel good to me. Or something that you're doing has this impact on me. I think that's different than a falling out.
It wasn't a huge falling out.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was our really first major fight and argument.
Would you call that a fight?
I mean, considering we were friends and we weren't really talking, then yeah.
You know what? I would say that was the beginning of our friendship. That was within the first year of our friendship.
True.
So I think there were expectations, right? You had your expectations of what friendship means to you. And I think I was just being myself. And I don't know I'm not sure if I had expectations. I know that there was a third person involved in our friendship. We were like a throuple. We were the three besties that did a lot together. And one is no longer with us. She didn't make it. But
she's alive, guys. She's alive. Oh my God.
Not in this friendship. Anyway, no, I think that was the beginning of our friendship, and you might have had expectations, and I know that person. Oh boy, you guys will hear more about this hoe. Anyway,
oh my God.
I don't hate her. Anyway, we're really. Are you scared?
Let's move on. On.
Taboo. No, I do think that there were other parties in that. I don't think that was reconciliation. That is a story about reconciliation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Because we reconciled.
No. We didn't reconcile with said third person.
Oh, the third person. We're
going there. No, we're going there.
No, we're going to move on. I think we should move on.
It's not bad. It's not bad. We have a lot of love for that person. It's not bad. I think that we, certain things, was
I think we should move on. Y'all will hear about it soon.
Okay, we're moving
Y'all will
on.
hear
The
about
girls
it
want to
soon.
know now.
Yeah.
It's like saying something and then being like, never mind. The girls want to know. I'm gonna tell y'all. Don't worry, I'm gonna tell y'all. So I don't think I've ever reconciled. You know what? The friend that I talked about during our last episode, that story that I shared, that was a very close friend to me. And you know, you guys, if you didn't hear the story, go back to episode 1. And I think that's a situation to where we no longer live in the same state, so it's a little different. It's a little difficult to reconcile when you're not so close to each other, because we used to be really, really close and would see each other all the time. But I think our reconciliation was more so over the phone or things as such, and that's someone that I love so much, but it hasn't been the same, if I'm being honest. So, and I don't know, maybe, like I said, maybe it would be different if she was still close by, or if we visited each other more. But I guess I can say we did reconcile. We came back together and hashed things out, so much to where we even talked recently. I mean, I love her so much, and feel really good about us talking, but it does hurt that we are not the same, because that was like my sister, you know. So we aren't the same. But yeah, does reconciliation work? Does making up after a big fallout, does it work? I want to know.
Or should you even try to make that effort to make up with somebody after that fallout?
Yeah.
I think, especially after telling that story, I didn't feel this way before, but I do feel this way now. I think that the effort should at least be made, and the communication.
So
I think that the effort should at least be made, and I think that the communication should be given if you do decide to end that friendship. I do, because I don't like leaving things hanging. And I'm always going to think in the back of my mind, what if I gave it a shot? What if I had tried this? I do believe that no friendship lasts forever. I believe that every friend gives you something in the moment, and they're there for you in that part of your life for a specific reason, and they could just serve that one purpose for that part of your life. But I also believe that you can't just end a friendship and leave that other person hanging with no explanation, because it's not fair to them.
That's true. I guess this is the part where I need to grow up, because I still sometimes don't feel like you deserve that, especially if you do something that's disrespectful or hurtful to me. You don't deserve an explanation. And actually, I don't care to hear yours. And maybe that is a way to protect myself. But I don't see the need. Like, no, you know what you did. I saw you and I'm moving differently, you know? And maybe that's where I need to grow up, because if I were the friend that had been ghosted, I would want to know.
Yeah.
So I think touche. But yeah, it's different. It's difficult, I guess. I don't know. Okay. If you don't reconcile, or if you don't make up, do you still keep in contact with family? Do you still support them from afar? Do you so if you don't make up, that person is just an enemy? Or if you don't make up, that person is just act like they didn't exist? Like, how far does we're no longer friends go?
It's not that I act like they don't exist, but I'm no longer going to talk to their family or anything else related to them anymore. If I see them in the street, I'll speak.
Really?
But that's it.
That's an awkward conversation.
No, it's not. You just say hi. I've done it before.
Really?
Hey, girl. Hug. How you doing? Oh, you good? Okay. Have a great day. I'll see you. Bye, girl. That's it. I'm good at being fake,
bothered. I'm good at being fake. You
It's an
have done
art
that.
form.
You have done that.
Yeah.
I want to hear you guys' stories about making up with your friends, or if you even feel that works. If it goes back to being the same.
Email us, guys. Email us. We have an
DM
email.
us.
DM us.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Well, that wraps up the friend shit
Mm-hmm.
segment. What's the moral of that story? What's the tip?
I mean,
The friend tip.
I think the friend tip would be don't if you do want to end a friendship, there needs to be that conversation about why you're ending that friendship. Don't just ghost it, don't just end it. Really have that conversation with them, because it's only fair. It's only fair to the friendship that you guys had.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
only fair.
I agree.
And you don't want to always wonder what if.
Just reach out to that friend. I know y'all gonna listen to this, and y'all send some text messages to that friend you haven't been talking to.
And let
Because
us
it
know
does
what you
feel
think. Maybe you
good.
guys disagree with us. I would love to hear your opinion.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna go into our last segment.
I mean, are we doing that segment?
Yeah.
Okay, girl. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so you guys know that we're in New York, and we're going to go into our little pet peeves of being New Yorkers. What is my pet peeve today? These damn cab drivers. I'm actually sick of them, actually. You know, my Uber today asked me, "Where are you going?" He texted me offline and was like, "Where are you going?" to see if he was going to cancel my trip. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of these fucking Uber drivers trying to cancel my trip because I'm going from New York to New Jersey. It's not that bad. Just take the ride, take the money. I'm going to tip you well. It's not that big of a difference, all right? Yeah, there's a toll, but it's like 15 minutes away. Just take me to New Jersey. Take me to New York City. It's not that fucking hard.
Girl, that happened to me actually last week.
Right?
Where I was late for work, so I'm like, okay, let me take me an Uber to work, and my job is in the next city. So I guess he was texting and calling me, girl, talking about where am I going, where am I going, where am I going. But I wasn't paying attention because I was getting ready. I'm late for work.
Right.
So I get in the Uber, and he's like, oh, you're going there? I was asking you where you were going.
What's
and then
the
I'm
matter?
like, it's only 10 minutes away, sir. He's like, yeah, but I can't leave because my wife is sick and I need to be there for her right away. And I said, but it's only 10 minutes. He said,
No, he didn't.
okay, so just get
he did
out
not.
and then I'll cancel
No,
it for
he
you. Now,
did
yes,
not.
girl. Yeah, he said,
See?
get out. He said, get out of the goddamn Uber so
No.
I can cancel it and
No.
you will get another Uber. So not only did I have to get out of the goddamn Uber, embarrassed in my neighborhood, being kicked out of Uber, embarrassed. I was embarrassed,
Nobody
girl.
know why.
embarrassed
Nobody knows why.
being kicked out of my Uber. I had to embarrassingly sit in front of my place waiting for another Uber, and it took 10 more minutes to come. So do you
see?
know what I did?
What?
Do you know what I did? I fucking called customer Uber service. And
No, you did not.
yes, girl, because I was mad and they gave me a full refund for the second trip. Yes, girl, I was gagging.
Uber's
They
on
gave me
you
full
tonight.
refund.
Uber's
Yeah,
on
so they
him
gave me a
tonight.
full,
Okay.
full refund to the second trip. So I was very pleased about that,
Yeah,
but I was
man.
also
He has
mad at
customer
him because he
service.
still made me late for
Uber
work,
does
and
have
I'm sick
pretty
of
good
him
customer
talking about,
service.
he has to make sure his sick wife is okay. So why you Ubering then?
Sir,
Go
that is
take
not my
care of her.
problem. God bless
Go
her,
take
but that is
care
not
of
my problem. Okay, what's your pet peeve today?
That was my pet peeve.
Okay, we got a joint pet peeve. Oh my god. Okay, episode 2.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. Wow.
Yeah. Consistency.
I love it. Okay, guys, tell us what you want to hear. Tell us what you like or don't like. Like, subscribe, follow. We are on all streaming platforms. So Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
iHeartRadio.
Podbean. And now we're going to be uploading this to YouTube. So yeah, exciting.
Exciting stuff.
Follow us, y'all, and then make sure you use those emails and those DMs because we want to hear from y'all. And we want to have some listener letters or some emails and stuff like that. So give us something to read and topics that you may want to hear about y'all messy ass friendships. And then don't forget, do those mental health check-ins with yourself. Where are you today, 1 through 5? And if you're below a 3, that is okay. Yeah.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. Mental health is a tricky thing, and you can never predict it. So if you're below a 3, um, I would say talk to somebody about it. Talk about your emotions. Don't hold it in, because that's never the right answer.
Agreed. All right, friend.
Okay,
We're wrapping
friends.
up. Okay, guys. And again, I'm Ty.
And I'm Jeff,
And this is the
the
O
O
Friend
Friend
Podcast.
Podcast. Bye.
Bye.